Hello everyone, today we are checking out Meloco Kyoran once again with her cover of ENJO Alice. Now we've seen quite a bit of Meloco so far, so I'm very excited to see what she can do with this cover. I've never heard this song before, so this is also a first introduction to this song as well for me. So I'm very excited. Without further ado, let's just jump right on into things in 3, 2, 1, play. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, already we got this nice whistling track, and then this very, very nice, bassy, rich voice we're getting from Meloco here. Let's go back. I already want to go back to the beginning because that was a very nice introduction we got. Very airy, very breathy, very lifted, and then going way down right after that into this rich, bassy tone. So that was already just a nice transition. We've got this nice acoustic guitar. We've got these very high-pitched, digitally affected vocals. And then we've got this nice whistling track. And then a very clean transition. And I like how she's adding just that little bit of breathiness to kind of match where we came from at the introduction. You can hear she's a very deep, very rich, but she's still adding a little bit of breathiness to match where we came from in the song. Ooh. And you can hear a little bit of guitar in the back of the mix as well there, introducing itself with that little, just a tiny bit of growl we're getting from her. Ooh. I really like that high-pitched double stop guitar we're getting, and it's not too heavily distorted because we came from an acoustic guitar in the introduction, so we're getting just a little bit of distortion, easing into that grunginess, but not going too far in, just keeping that light breathiness to it as well. This is a very nice mix. Nice. Ooh. Her voice sounds so good here. It's so rich. It's very, very well supported, even with the breathiness. Because you could hear she's adding a little bit of breathiness. It's very lifted, even when she's down low in pitch. But it's always supported. She always has support on her notes. That's beautiful. Ooh, was that dynamic? I think that went from my left to my right ear, but I'm not sure. I think so. Nice! That was a really good transition, and we're pulling away from the breathiness, and now we're going to intensity here. We're pulling away, we got that nice transition, going into an intense vocal here, adding that growl, adding that velocity to her voice. Nice! Nice! I like that inflection she's adding to her voice. She very easily could have added that tie. She easily could have made that static, but she went for that dynamic approach, adding that inflection, straining her voice just enough to add that sharp climb at the very end of her note and constricting her breath, playing with her breath quite a bit in the song because we're getting that breathiness, that velocity, and then kind of cutting her breath short when she needs to. She's playing a lot with her voice and her inflection. I really, really like that. And we've got these very digitized backing vocals in the very back of the mix there, which helps quite a lot when she's climbing up high and hitting those very high treble-centric notes. It adds a lot of emphasis when we get that backing vocal there. Nice. And actually, you can hear that backing vocal, it climbs down. Or I suppose it descends, not climbs down. It descends, and when you can hear as it descends, introduces the rich tone of the main vocal once again. So the main vocal goes up high, it goes very treble centric. We get the backing vocal that climbs down low, and then the main vocal goes down low again. It's a very nice cooperation between the vocal tracks there. Nice. And we're getting this very like this whistle tone in the instrumentation that it feels almost reminiscent of the whistling we got in the introduction. So we're getting a lot of these references, a lot of this cooperation in the mix. It's very, very pleasant to the ear. Nice. Nice. Oh, you can hear, again, we're getting that cooperation between the low tone of the instrumentation alongside that high whistling tone. Nice. We're bringing back the open, clean backing vocals alongside the acoustic guitar once more, and we're getting, again, that rich voice from the main vocal. I like that, because now the backing vocal has sort of taken on that role of adding the breathiness to the song, but now we're getting more intensity from that main vocal. We're getting more intensity in just how it's approaching the notes, and even though we have that acoustic track going on, even though we have the whistling, the snapping, the acoustics, it's still adding intensity through the progression of the song, but we're still referencing the breathiness through that backing vocal. So we're keeping consistencies, but adding progression and adding variation. Nice. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's a slap guitar there. If I'm not mistaken, that could just be very aggressive guitar playing, but that sounds like a slap guitar, not a slap bass, but a slap guitar. It could be slap, or it could just be acoustic popping, but I don't hear a pop, which makes me think it's very like a light slap guitar. Again, getting that whistling. Nice. This is a good breakdown. Nice. That was good. Nice. Nice. Again, getting that backup vocal supporting the return to the lower main vocal. I love how that whistling track in the mix is like practically harmonizing with the main vocal. It adds so much to the song. Nice. Oh, is that it? That was it. Oh my. I wish there was more. That was a little too short, but that was really good. That was really, really good. Wow. That might be my favorite I've heard from Meloco. That might be my favorite I've heard from Meloco, period. Because that was really, really nice. I really liked that. Man. That was a really, just overall, that was a really good mix. That was a really good mix, and the way she played with her vocals, her breathiness, her inflection, the way she had different vocal tracks that referenced not only the past vocal tracks, but also cooperated with each other like that. Kind of handing off to each other. We'd have the main vocal going from low to high, and then the backing vocal going from high to low to reintroduce the main vocal's lower tones. I love just the cooperation there. That was really, really nice. Thank you very much for recommending this to me. That was a lot of fun. As always, feel free to recommend more in the comments below. Aside from that, I will see you all next time. Thank you so, so much.